Namaskara, Hare Krishna. We are studying the Jambu DWIPA. While performing Sandhya Vandana, where we are indicating our place from which place we are performing the Sandhya Vandana. Jambu DWIPA. So we are telling the Jambu DWIPA. In Jambu DWIPA, there are again Varshas. Now, this Bhumandala is part of greater Bhuloka. Our Bhumandala is part of greater Bhuloka that we already studied. The greater Bhuloka is of 50 crore yojana in dimension. 50 crore yojana. The Bhumandala is made up of earthy elements covering 7.14 crore yojanas in dimension. The Bhumandala is a part of greater Bhuloka. It is in the center of greater Bhuloka. 7.14 crore. The next part of greater Bhuloka is Tamabhumi. Then after this greater Bhuloka, in that is Tamabhumi, which is made up of dark sticky matter encircling the Bhumandala, the Bhubhaga, the earthy matter. Tamabhumi is covering 14.28 crores yojana in dimension. The next one. The Bhumandala, the Bhubhaga, earthy elements, in which is with 7 islands and 7 oceans. That Bhumandala, that earthy bhag of the greater Bhuloka is having 7 islands and 7 oceans encircling one after the another. In the middle of the Bhumandala is the Jambu DWIPA that we have studied already about the Jambu DWIPA. The Jambu DWIPA is first island of Bhumandala, that of Bhubhaga, of earthy elements. So Jambu DWIPA is the first island. Encircling the Jambu DWIPA is Lavana Sagara, the salty ocean. The Jambu DWIPA is very important part of the greater Bhumandala because we living beings are residing within the tiny part of it. While performing the daily Sandhya Vandana, submission to the Almighty, everyone will identify stay within the Jambu DWIPA. The Jambu DWIPA is fully surrounded, or in other words, is encircled by the Lavana Sagara, Lavana Samudra, salty ocean. The Jambu DWIPA is of 1 lakh yojana in measurement. This measurement will be taken for counting its area, inclusive of length, breadth, circumferences. From one end to another end, it is 1 lakh yojana distant apart. The Jambu DWIPA is divided into 9 Varshas. See, this Jambu DWIPA, this earthen part of the Bhuloka, is divided into 9 parts. Nine parts. They will call as continents also. These Varshas, the continents, are separated by mighty boundary mountains. So this within the Jambu DWIPA, there are 9 parts, separate Varshas are there. They are separated by mighty boundary mountains. One person cannot cross over that boundary mountain to another Varsha. It is highly impossible. We will study all the 9 Varshas of Jambu DWIPA in brief. Whereas already we studied 2, that is one Ilavarta Varsha. The Ilavarta Varsha is situated in the middle of the Jambu DWIPA. We have already studied in the previous class. And second one, Ketumala Varsha, also we have studied. Ketumala and Ilavarta Varsha are separated by Mallevan mountain, also called as Mallevanta Parvata. As mountain Mallevan is placed as boundary mountain, is referred as Maryada Parvata. Maryada Parvata by Sri Vijayadasaru in his Suladi work. Suladi is a category one among the Haridasa literature. There are different categories: Sarpada, Padya, Ugabhaga, Suladi, like this, Sangatya, many things, Gadya, many other things are. Now we will study Bhadrashwa Varsha, the third Bhadrashwa Varsha. Bhadrashwa and Ilavarta Varsha are separated by Gandhamadana mountain. Gandhamadana is separating this Bhadrashwa Varsha and Ilavarta Varsha. Ilavarta Varsha is in the middle. One side we already studied. What we have studied once all, that Ketumala Varsha. one side. The another side of Ila Varsha is Bhadravata Varsha, Bhadrashwa Varsha. Like that, in the north, Ramyaka Varsha is separated by Bhadrashwa Varsha by mountain Nila. This Ilavrata Varsha and Bhadrashwa Varsha are separated by Gandhamadana mountain, whereas this Ramyaka Varsha is separated by Bhadravarsha by mountain Nila. Ramyaka is top. In the south, Mount Nishadha, in the south side of this one, the Mount Nishadha. Nishadha separates the Bhadrashwa Varsha with Harivarsha. The south of the Bhadrashwa Varsha is Harivarsha. It is separated by the mountain Nila, mountain Nishadha. The boundary, those boundary mountains are slightly curved like a bow. Their boundary mountains are slightly curved. Bhadrashwa Varsha is spread an area of 32,000 yojanas. So it is big. Like this is big like this Ketumala Varsha. Ketumala Varsha, how it is there? Like that it is opposite direction. In between is Ilavrata. One side Ketumala is there, another side is Bhadravata is there. Both Ketumala and Bhadrashwa are left and right of this Ilavrata Varsha. 32,000 yojana Bhadrashwa Varsha. This Bhadrashwa Varsha is situated in the east side of Jambu Deepa. It is situated in the east side of the Jambu Deepa. There are two inner mountains in this Varsha. Again, there are two inner mountains of this Varsha. Those are Mount Jatara and Mount Devakuta. This is the speciality of this Varsha. Because of these inner mountains, the Bhadrashwa Varsha is divided into three parts, each covering 9,000 yojanas each. Even though this Varsha is bigger, but the parts due to of this inner mountains, the one side that total cover is 9,000 yojanas. A common rule is that no inner space of any Varsha should cross 9,000 yojanas. Even that yojana is, this total Varsha is big, but one side within that, if you count, it should be 9,000 only. So again, after 9,000, there should be one boundary mountain within. The Bhadrashwa Varsha is seen as mirror image of Ketumala Varsha. Ketumala Varsha, how it is, exact mirror image, this Bhadrashwa Varsha. The boundaries of Bhadrashwa Varsha: east, the east side, salty ocean, Ravana Sagara; south, Mount Nishada and then Harivarsha; west, Gandhamadana mountain and then Ilavrata Varsha, which is situated in between. Ilavrata is in between, totally midpoint of the Jambu Deepa. North, Mount Nila and then Ramyaka Varsha. The mighty mountains, again we will have a look at that. Mountains Nila and Nishada are spread across 96,000 yojana in length and 2,000 yojana in breadth. The big mountains length, very length is 96,000. They are having height of 2,000 yojanas. Mount Gandhamadana is spread across 34,000 yojana in length, of course, 2,000 yojana in breadth and height. So whereas this Mount Gandhamadana is 34,000 yojana in length. Mount Meru or Mount Sumeru is very important mountain. Meru is situated in the middle of Ilavrata, middle of Jambu Deepa, middle of Bhumandala, middle of Goloka. Even we may identify it as middle of whole universe as well. So it is, Mount Meru is in total midpoint. In other words, we can say that is at the center point of the universe. The Meru mountain is associated with four mountains placed in each direction. They are called as Parvatas, Kila Parvatas, Kila mountains. Kila means act of balancing. They are Mount Mandara, Mount Meru Mandara, Mount Suparshva and Mount Kumuda. So this is the Meru. Meru is very important. Some people will do Meru Dhyana. Meru means it is standing firm in the midpoint. So we have to pray Meru to give us concentration of mind, So that is Meru Dhyana. We have to sit wonderfully as rules laid down by the Ashtanga Yoga. Sushumna should be wonderfully straight, and then we should perform the meditation, thinking Meru, what all the things are there in the Meru. And sometimes we will take that meditation also. We will continue with remaining Varshas. Hare Srinivasa, Hare Krishna.